Hey guys, Bobby from the Berkshires. I'm at the high school, one of the high schools here in the Berkshires, and I was listening to that song by Eddie Money. For those of you who are a little bit older, you know who he was. He wrote that song. He sang that song. I want to go back, and but I can't. I was listening to that song. I've been listening to that song lately, and I'm thinking I want to go back, and it just brings back a lot of memories. And so as I look at the football field and the track and you guys know, the high school memories, just so many great times when I was there. You guys hold on a minute. Hey guys, yeah, I was driving by one of the high schools here in the Berkshires and thinking about a place to shoot, and I've been here a few times, but just looking at the football field, and I was looking at the flag, and it just brought me back. Like I was saying in the beginning, that song by Eddie Money. For those of you guys who are older, he wrote that song. I want to go back, and that song was awesome, right? And I've been listening to that song a lot lately, and I want to go back, but I can't. So many memories. Maybe I'll share one or two here with you. Let me just talk about a few things, some housekeeping stuff that we gotta get out of the way. The countdown, we're at 37. 37 days. So we're around the month time. And I'm getting more and more anxious, obviously, you guys know. And I just so excited. I can't say it enough, you guys know. So 37, wow. So we're gonna be under a month soon. A lot of the logistical things, I gotta get my bus ticket, some luggage, and what else? Just some other stuff, some toiletries, all that stuff that I can pack, because I'm going over, I gotta go through customs and everything. So a lot of that stuff I'm really thinking about now, because I'm getting closer. So yeah, 37, I can't, and she's at 36, because she's 12 hours ahead, so. So yeah, just thinking about high school too. I'm just, some of the memories. I'm going to share maybe one or two here in a minute. That phone stabilizer, it doesn't just stabilize the phone. I forget exactly what it's called, but it does a lot of things. So my videos, when I get that, it says it's going to arrive on Tuesday from Amazon, but it's always early. But when I get that, I forget what it's called, but yeah, it does a lot of things. 360 rotation, it spins, it does so many things. So yeah, so my videos are gonna change for the better. Maybe look a little bit more professional. I don't, it wasn't even that much, a couple $100. But I needed to get more equipment. The microphone is the next thing, but I wanna get this thing first. It's a handheld thing. I think that a lot of vloggers, most of them use this. And so I'm excited when that comes in. So again, my videos will change for the better, maybe looking a little bit more professional or whatever. So anyway, what else we got? You guys know I got to work later. 5. So yesterday, the guy, nobody called in sick, so I was able to leave around 9-ish. So yeah, so tonight I don't know. I'm supposed to get out at 9, but we'll see what happens. If somebody doesn't show up, I'll stay working. I don't care. You know what I mean? You guys know I'm working all the time, trying to work all the time to save money and stuff. So yeah, yeah. So I'm on a local high school football field, and I've been here a few times. It just brings back memories. Just think about when I was a freshman in high school, and I'm not trying to get into all the stories, but going out with a few girls, the really pretty ones, and I remember one time. Back when they had dances, remember those? This is even before high school, and I was going out with probably the hottest girl. I had a date with the hottest girl, and you had to have a ticket at this St. Anne's dance, and I had my ticket in the inside of my vest. I had a black vest back then. They were really cool at that time, but and I was supposed to meet this girl at the dance outside and date her inside the dance. Anyway, I lost my ticket. I got to the dance that night with my cousins. I'm all fired up, and I can't find it. So I could not get in. I mean, to get in this dance, man, to get a ticket was hard. and I lost my ticket. So after the dance, I went there. After the dance, I told everybody to tell the girl, listen, I lost my ticket, I can't get in. And of course, she didn't come out and hang with me. She stayed in the dance. But come to find out, Monday morning at school, we're talking about it. I'm like, I'm so upset that I couldn't get in, and the girl I wanted to date her, and everybody did. And just think about it. She could have left the dance and came outside with me, and we could have just hung out, but she didn't. She stayed in. So that's high school, right? Anyway, but I think it was even before high school. But anyway, Monday morning, I found the ticket on the inside of my vest pocket. It was deep down in my vest. I went through everything. I thought I did. And I guess it wasn't meant to me. It wasn't meant to be for me to date that girl at that dance. So anyway, just memories, of high school and stuff. It's just, as we get older, some of you guys who are a little bit older, all of the high school years, and I'm listening to that song more and more, Eddie Money, and I want to go back, and I'm like, so I would like to go back, but I want to go back with what I know now. If I go back, it'll be a waste, because I'll do the same stupid things all the time, you know what I mean? We do stupid things when we're teenagers, right? But anyway, yeah, we can't go back. So so what else we got today? I'm just thinking about the plane ride, the long plane ride. Again, I could probably upgrade when I get there, because I'm going to get there early. I'm thinking about staying in a hotel in New York. I'll probably be at the airport, JFK, and stay in one of the hotels there. And I'm not even going to be able to sleep. Think about it. The next day I'm going to be flying to the Philippines. I probably won't get much sleep. I don't know. I'm just, and then I have that surprise, you guys know. I'll be on one knee. I got everything ready for that. We need to meet face to face for a couple of days, and then when I know, I'll surprise her. And of course, she watches these videos, so she kind of knows what's coming, but I'm not going to tell her exactly when. But whenever I feel led and my heart is ready, and it's going to be a great moment. I'm going to have that. I'm definitely going to be filming that for the channel, and just filming it for us. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's going to be an emotional moment. I may be emotional, I don't know, and she may be, because it's going to be pretty serious. And my last relationship, and Emmy's too. This is our last, so anyway, just thinking about that. I'm thinking about all the years it took for me to find the right person. Lord knows, right? I had a million girlfriends, a million, not to brag, I'm just saying I had a lot of girlfriends, whatever. I'm not saying a lot of long-term girlfriends. I had a bunch of those, but I had a lot of girlfriends that I saw, and I was totally, young and immature, on top of which I had a lot of, I drank a lot. And it got worse over the years. So you can imagine how bad it got for a lot of those girls that I was seeing, and I just was so irresponsible. I was irresponsible anyway, and then you add the alcohol, it made it worse. You know what I mean? So, not to blame the alcohol, but just thinking about the past now today. Again, listening to that song, I want to go back, and when I listen to it, and in the video, Eddie Money, for those of you who remember him, he goes to his old high school, and he's thinking about the old days, and so am I. Just lately, that's why I came to the track today. I'm thinking, man, high school, and even before high school, around that time, just because I had no direction in high school. I would end up leaving high school because I just wanted to play ball and drink and chase women, and I ended up quitting at some point, getting my GED, and then I joined the National Guard. I should have went in the Army full time, but I had no direction. At least I went into the Guard, and that was good. So for a minute I was there. 88 to 93 is my official time I was in the National Guard, but I would never show up to drills. I got caught drinking on patrol one time. So I had such an issue with alcohol, it just wrecked my whole life, And plus I was irresponsible and immature on top of it. So a lot of high school, all those years, there's a lot of fond memories, but there's a lot of, trouble. You guys ever drank or any of that stuff and you went overboard with it, you know what I'm talking about. So Yeah, I guess today is memory lane. I think in my caption I wrote summer breeze memories, and I was just thinking about the summer breeze of just back during high school and those years. And I had such a great time. It just was. I have Sirius XM, so I get to listen to all kind of. I have like a million channels. I get the 80s station, the 90s station, and the 80s brings me right back. Even the 70s, because I was younger in the 70s, but I grew up in the 80s. But yeah, listening to that music, man, it just really. Again, it's just. I look at it with a lot of joy, and I laugh a lot, and I have a lot of fond memories. And there's a lot of trouble there because of my drinking. But yeah, so. Yeah, I'm just, all of the years, all of the girls, that I kind of saw and I messed things up because my drinking, none of it was really meant to be, obviously, right? Because here I am now, a little bit later in life, and I met a girl at this time. So, like, this is how it was supposed to go. And God really did, for me, he saved the best for last. I have the most beautiful girl, period. Her smile is just, will light up anybody's world. Just amazing. She is just the most beautiful. And she has her little beautiful daughter, Jasmine, who I just love already. And I'm trying to spoil already, right? And yeah, I just, he saved the best for last. And in 37 days, I'll be on the plane to officially seal that, to seal our relationship, you know what I mean? And, because all of the feelings I have and all the feelings she has, what's gonna seal that is us physically seeing each other, you know what I mean? And I see her for over 3.5 months. We've been videoing all the time and talking, and so we see each other all the time. And but obviously we need to physically be there. So yeah, so I'm excited to be in the Philippines, and then what I'm gonna do when I get there after a couple of days. I'm kind of a little nervous, but I'm really not. I am, but I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not thinking about what I'm going to say. I'm going to get on my knee and surprise her at some point. She knows it's coming, but she doesn't know when. When I hit my knee, she'll know, and then it'll be on, right? So, and then I'm going to say a few things that are from the heart. You know what I mean? Some of the things how I feel about her, and how I look forward to our life together. That's really what I want to talk about too. And so, and. Yeah, I can't believe it. I never would have thought this. I say this a lot, you know what I mean? I'm going to go to the Philippines and get on my one knee and to this most beautiful girl who, I'm like, we're talking 3.5 months, and I'm like, honey, she likes honey. I like baby girl, which is funny, and I like sweetie, but she likes honey. So honey, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Our life together, and that she would consider, spending her life with me. That's really what I was going to say, is that after 3.5 months, I'm like, honey, are you tired of me yet? You know what I mean? Like, of course, the things she says to me, and her English is good, but it's still kind of broken, so some of it's kind of but then she'll send me some songs and a lot of the lyrics in the songs, and she'll say that she'll say some things to me in a text, and she'll even say it, and she'll blow me kisses all the time. I told her that I like that, so she does it all the time. So a lot of the videos are the pictures of her blowing kisses, and even the baby is blowing a kiss, like, so cute, right? But I'm like, are you done? Are you tired of me yet? It's been 3.5 months. And she's like, no, I'll always love you. I'll always be by your side. And I'm like, man, I use this word, it's refreshing, And I've been with girls over the years, that they weren't the right one, but we had nice relationships. It wasn't always bad. I'm sounding like everything was terrible. It wasn't always terrible. I had a lot of fond memories with a couple of girlfriends, long term. So, Emmy's like, we'll always be together, no matter what. And I'm like, hearing that again is refreshing and comforting. And it's not just words. Like, I already know she's totally from a different culture, and her temperament, it's like night and day from what I'm used to being around. I don't have to worry about anything with her, you know, and so it doesn't mean we're going to be perfect and everything's going to be always perfect. We'll be married, we'll be in a relationship. She has a daughter, I'm going to raise Jasmine as my own, we'll have children. So we're going to have life stuff, I get it. But as far as, you know, trusting her, or any of that stuff, I totally trust her. I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Like, you know, anything that, you know, you would normally worry about. I don't have to worry about it. So she'll always be there, taking care of me, being by my side, always. And I will be always by her side. So no matter what, always until glory, right? Until that's it. You guys hold on a minute. Hey guys, yeah, you know me, I figured let's end with a walk. And so let's walk a little bit. And it's a little overcast, but it's sunny. But it's a nice overcast and there's a nice little breeze. Hey guys. Yeah, so let's end this video too, like I did yesterday, with a walk. Yeah, just saying all that to say, you know, thinking about the high school years, listening to that song by Eddie Money, I want to go back and listen to all of the really great times and good times. But then a lot of the, because I was a drinker, there's a lot of issues, you know. But and then here in my life now, after all this time, I was so ready to give up. And Emmy too was so tired of the dating scene and the men over there, whatever, you know, immature. I understand that, believe me, I was immature my whole life. I've grown a little bit by the grace of God, but both of us were tired. And somehow I ended up on a Filipino dating app, looking at Filipino videos. And then next thing you know, we're together. Like, how did this even happen? The grace of God, right? That's it. Yeah, just the grace of God. And when you meet somebody that you click with and you connect with and you're physically attracted, you have the same goals, desires, hopes and dreams. I know, listen, I've been around a minute. You don't find that almost never. You know what I mean? I was saying, you know, you find somebody, but then you're not ready, or she's not ready, or you have different ideas of the future and different, you know, goals and dreams. And like, but when you find somebody that has the same goals and dreams and hopes and wants the same things, we're both Christians. That's important for me. I was thinking, you know, in the morning, we can start our morning with a verse of scripture. You know, that's what I do. I try to every morning go into the Bible and get a verse of scripture, and just to mull that over in my mind throughout the day. And so I want to do that when we get married, and with Jasmine. I want to have the Bible on the table, and I want to look at a verse and let that start our day. So if you're a Christian, you know what I mean, right? So anyway, yeah, an opportunity to lead the family, and that's what I should be doing. I should have done that a long time ago, but I was so drunk and immature and selfish, really. I put people through a lot of stuff over those years. Anyway, so I don't want to get into too deep here, but again, my Patreon, I didn't mention that yet, but the Patreon members only, I'm going to get into some real personal stuff back during my drinking days and all that, and that'll be for members only that sign up and are members on my Patreon page. So yeah, again, let me just say, if you signed up to be a member, you know there's a monthly fee. If you had any problems, let me know. If everything went well, just say, hey, I signed up. And I told you that the videos for my exclusive content on Patreon, I'm still thinking and working through a couple of videos that I'm going to post on that. Because I'm thinking about how I want to talk to you guys in my exclusive content, because it's going to be pretty personal. So I'm just kind of praying and thinking through that. So just give me a minute and I'll have those videos for my members only on my Patreon page. Okay. Yeah, so this track right here, they just redid it. I think I said that a few times. I did a couple of videos, I think, here at some point, and they did redo this thing. But the old track I used to run on for years. I used to shovel this track when it was snowing. I'd shovel. I mean, the track is a quarter mile, high school track. I would shovel. First, I would run and make a path by running on the snow. I would make a path by running on the snow. And then I'd shovel really bad areas. But I'd run on it so much, then it would just flatten out, you know what I mean? And then it would snow again, and I'd have to run on it again. It was so tough, but it was a great workout, you know what I mean? And then they redid the track, and this track is so cushioning and soft and nice. I love it. Yeah, just trying to stay in shape a little bit, you know what I mean? You guys know I love to walk, so end my video today again by walking, and I hope you guys are walking with me. Some of you guys, I don't know. Remember that time I said I did a video, I said let's walk, let's everybody get up and just walk around the block, you know, get a walk in if you can. So I definitely feel better. For me, I love it, you know. So yeah, so old memories, old high school memories. There's a lot of memories I'm thinking about that I'm not going to share, but just anybody that's a little bit older that looks back on the high school years, it's just really, you know, especially when you hear music that brings you back, because music's pretty powerful. It brings you right back. And so yeah, it's amazing that I made it through those years and I'm still here, because I was so reckless. I promise I was so reckless because of my drinking. Yeah, it was bad. And so by the grace of God, I'm still here. And I am about to marry my beautiful wife soon. I'm ecstatic, you know, you guys are probably tired of it. You know, like when you're single or whatever, and you see people, I think I said this before, but it's true, right? You see people kissing and hugging, and you're like, when you're single, you see that everywhere, and you're like, give me a break already, you know. I'm talking about this all the time. You're like, all right, Bobby, with the sappy stuff. I know, whatever. But I mean, this is the good stuff, isn't it? Like, you know, you finally meet the one, really the one, that you get to share the rest of your life with, and she just makes you smile. How can I not, you know, say it all the time? And that's kind of what this channel is about, all of that stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Just, it's funny thinking about, again, the high school years, thinking about where you would be. I wanted to be a professional basketball player. I knew that, you know, to get there, it would be so much work. I was good, but I mean, to get to that level, then you get older, and then you're something else. You're not what you thought you were going to be. That's so true for all of us, right? We're like, I want to be this, and you get older, and you're like, how did I get here, right? Yeah, so there was a few things I was going to say, but I think I'm going to say those things on my exclusive content on Patreon. There's a couple of things I just think about now. Yeah, I can't wait to get my phone stabilizer, and it does a lot of other things. I was telling you, it's really like a professional, you know, the vloggers when they do like the film. My camera was just shaking a little bit. This phone stabilizer does so many things, and it looks so professional. So a lot of the people that I watch, these vloggers that have thousands and thousands of views, their content is good too, and their videos look professional. And this phone stabilizer, there's a name they call it, I forget it, but it's going to make my videos look a lot better. And so anyway, so look more professional, or, you know, so whatever. I never thought, look at, I'm learning so much. I did a short this morning, and I was able to splice a couple of, I don't know if you've seen it, the dogs, and I was able to splice that into my message this morning, just announcing that I was going to do a video like I normally do, and I was able to splice it together, and it was just, I'm getting better. Wow. Again, old dog, new tricks. You can, I think it's possible if you're willing, right? If you like it. Yeah, so anyway, what else we got today? I guess enough of the memories. But I'll probably listen to that song later again, and I'll be thinking back of high school again. But anyway, I'm just thinking now, you know, as awesome as the past was, good and bad, I have a future ahead of me, and it's with a girl I could never even imagine being with. Like, I've had a lot of girls in my life that were pretty, you know, whatever, but having a girl that's really pretty, the most beautiful girl really, but wants what you want, has the same desires, that's the kicker right there. That's what you got to have, and that's what I have now. And I've been in a lot of relationships. I think some of them I tried to force. I'm like, we can make it work, but you know, it never, you know. In this case, so far, again, I know we've only been on video together. We haven't physically seen each other and spent physical time together. I know, I get it. But my gut feeling and years of living, this is it. I'm like so certain, you know what I mean? And so just when I land and we're together, it's just gonna seal what I already know in my heart. And I know what she feels too. So, yeah, I just, man, thankful isn't even the word. You know, like, what do you say? Lord, thank you. I'm so grateful. Of course I am, but man, having been through so many messed up relationships, or that failed, even when I quit drinking, of course, when you drink for years, there's a lot of damage, right? Mental, emotional, physical damage done. So when I quit drinking and I was with a bunch of different girls, I was still messed up, you know what I mean? I'm still messed up to some degree. I'm healing, I'm getting better, but so it wasn't all, even when I got sober, it wasn't all of the girls I was with fault. I'm totally nuts too, you know, sometimes, even sober. But I'm trying to heal. God is helping me heal. So, I just, being able to have an opportunity to be blessed with a beautiful girl like Emmy and her daughter, I'm just, you know, again, I can't even, you know, so overwhelming. But when she's my wife, then I can't wait. I just, you know. So anyway, I don't want to get emotional now. I'm not even there. I'm not even on one knee yet, right? So let me. Anyway, listen, I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you're having a nice summer. I know you listen to me go on and stuff about different stuff, but I hope that you're enjoying each other, your family. I always talk about staying hydrated. I'm in walking, it's hot. I need water right now. Maybe a little Powerade. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying your summer. Today's the 1st. We got full summer. We got a full month of August. Good month of summer left, so that's awesome. I got Travis's wedding this month. Well, this month. And then next month, I'm on the plane, flying to the Philippines. Wow. It's going faster and faster by the day, right? So, let me end where I began. Right there, looking at the goalpost. Yeah, listen, I hope you guys are enjoying your day and you're enjoying the summer. We got a month left. We're good. I am gonna go home, probably have a little lunch like normal, and then I gotta work at 5. I'm so busy, this channel now, and I'm learning about editing. I'm really learning it, guys. Seriously, this is amazing. If I can do it, I'm telling you, anybody can do it. I'm just learning, so I'm getting better. But yeah, this vlogging, my channel is full-time. I'm working full-time. And it's keeping me busy, and it's good. I'm not stressed. I'm really happy of the future, of just being married to Emmy. I'm just so, and then being able to raise a little Jasmine. So cute. You see the video? She posted a video. She did a little video of her walking home with Jasmine. And Jasmine, I told Emmy, I said, listen, here's a little bit of some pesos so you can get her a little toy. So she bought a little Barbie. And so Did you see the video? So she's walking home, and they're walking. It's like muddy to get through the field to her mom's house, where Emmy lives now. She's officially there at her mom's. She's not at the other place where it was flooding anymore. But little Jasmine fell on her tushy, and her little dress was all dirty from the mud, and Emmy's laughing and stuff. But she held on to her Barbie. She didn't drop that. So. And listen, I'm at 30 minutes. Listen, you guys, again, have a great day, and we will talk again soon.